Hey, my bad, y'all. I gotta make sure a brother ain't ashy. You feel me? What's my brother was mad ashy this morning, bro. So my bad. Let me get real pro with it, get real professional. You know what I'm talking about? My name Pookie Jones. You tune in to Prime Time with Pookie, and you know what I'm saying? Like if you tuning in, that mean you a real one. You know what I'm talking about? You a real one. We appreciate you. Real recognized, real like always. You know what I'm saying? Like it's 100% fact checked out here. You ain't getting no fake news. You ain't getting no, you know what I'm saying? You ain't getting that watered down stuff. You getting that real strong 100 proof news. You feel me? We keep it 100 around here. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know what I'm saying? Let's get started on what we talking about today. Today we talking about bullying. Man, it's crazy the way the world going on right now, bro. Like kids getting bullied in school. You got other kids not helping kids in school. Man, when I was in school, ain't nobody get bullied, man. Ain't nobody get bullied because that kid who was getting bullied, he was going to join that karate class, he was going to join that boxing class, and he was going to come back and put them hands to somebody. You feel me? So it wasn't none of that when I went to school. You bully somebody, they going to snap. They going to put them hands to you. You punch a kid in the mouth, he going to change real quick. You know what I'm saying? So it's whole different. I remember I grew up on the whole sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. You feel me? Like that's what I grew up on. So you could talk that smack, but you know, unless you putting hands on me, I ain't gonna say so. You know, kids nowadays, you know, and it's real sad. You know, kids killing themselves. The suicide rate has gone up so much. The highest suicide rate among teens is among Latinos. Man, it's real sad. You know what I'm talking about? Like kids taking their life. You know, like we got to speak. We got to speak to these kids. We got to reach out to them and, you know, change what's going on. Like the parents need to really change real quick. You know what I'm talking about? Man. So let me see. Okay. Yeah. So, and I would say what makes it so different now than what it used to be is social media. You got kids on Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, you know what I'm saying, YouTube. They making videos bullying, bruh. Videos. How you gonna bully somebody and make a video about them? You know what I'm saying? Like creating profiles on them. You know what I'm saying? Like kids is real like a-holes nowadays. Like they on a whole different level, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So like on the real, like, and what's crazy is, see, kids being like this because they allowed to be like this, bruh. Like if you parent them right, they ain't gonna be like this. So most of it's the parents' fault. I'm gonna say it's the parents' fault, cause the kid ain't gonna be acting out. The kid gonna act right if his parents or her parents make them act right. You feel me? Like, you know, y'all ain't whooping y'all kids. That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to get that belt and put that skin to their skin and whoop them. That's what you need to do. Kids out here wilding out, yelling at their parents. Mom, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy stuff. Talking to their daddy like they crazy. Now you need to whoop these dang old kids. That's what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? With this social media, man, I wish I would have a kid and you go up to my kid, you know, trying to bully him. I'm going to give that little kid a threat. Be like, hey, if you don't chill out, and I wouldn't even know. Let me go back. You feel me? Like I wouldn't even go. I go to my kid and be like, hey man, you better punch that kid dead in his mouth. Dead in his mouth. He bully you again? In front of the whole class, you say something and punch this kid dead in his mouth. You punch him in the mouth for that kid ain't gonna mess with you no more. And everybody gonna see you can't get bullied. That's what you need. Now after that, if he bigger than you and he could beat you, then we gonna take some boxing classes, some MMA classes, and we gonna beat his behind when we go to school the next week. Alright? But I wish a kid would try to bully my man. You bully my kid, I'm going up. And man, I'm going to knock on your door. I'm going to call your daddy and tell him to get this whooping. For real. So, you know, but it's sad the way it is right now, man. I think it's really on the parents. And I wanted to discuss a situation I seen. A little kid called Keaton Jones. You know what I'm saying? This little white kid, you know, he live in the South. This little kid had a little video talking about how he getting bullied and, you know, he didn't understand. He crying. He don't understand why, you know, kids bullied. And I'm like, man, okay, man, that sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, kids get bullied, never get bullied. So then out of nowhere, everybody come out the woodworks, giving this kid money, feeling so sorry, offering for him to come on red carpet, stars, celebrities. And I'm like, man, like, this kid is getting the treatment for getting bullied. Like, you know, that's sad you're getting bullied, but man up, bro. Do some push-ups, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting bullied and you making a video on cry. You could have spent that time doing about 50 push-ups, getting strong. You know what I'm saying? Getting your chest right. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? So, like, he made the video, and I'm like, man, like, you know, this little kid getting a lot of attention. Come to find out, this little kid, he done been bullied, and I wouldn't even say bullied. He getting cracked on, and, you know, where I'm from, we call it cracking. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, you and your partners, you hang out, you making fun of each other. We used to call it crack. He getting cracked on by the other little kids because he said the N-word. Oh, okay. So you forgot to mention that in the video. So he a little racist, saying the N-word. Little kids done came and, you know, talked about his little lopsided nose and his weird old face and stuff like that over here, like cracking on him. So, you know, they was justified. I don't even know if I call that bullying. Now, we just call that cracking where I'm from. So turned out the mama, she done put the video up, made a little account. People done made a little GoFundMe account. She done got over $57,000. People donated $57,000 to this woman because a kid got bullied. Why you giving this woman and this family money because the kid got bullied? What that's gonna do? So you done made a celebrity out this woman and this kid. You done gave them free money, and they racist. We started looking into their situation, man. They got pictures of Confederate flags. She be talking mad stuff about black people, talking about unless you about to die or something, you shouldn't be complaining. Woman, shut your mouth. What you talking about? We shouldn't be complaining. Girl, don't even get me started on that. You know, the daddy, he in jail. He was a white supremacist. He is a white supremacist. Man, that sort of stuff, man. People so quick to jump and defend these little, man, don't be defending these little kids, man. They need to man up. Man these kids up. Man and woman these kids up. Do some push-ups, bro. So, you know, but then we got that situation. Then we got a little girl, a little Hispanic little girl who took her life. She was getting bullied. People, man, making fun of her braces, making fun of her sitting at lunch by herself, just making fun of her to the point where she slit her wrist. She was slitting the wrist. She hanged herself. Like Natalie Avila. My bad. Her name, 13-year-old Rosalie Avila. Rosalie Avila. 13-year-old killed. She killed herself, hanged herself, you know, committed suicide because people was bullying her. And the parents told the school that she was getting bullied, and they still ain't do nothing. In a situation like that, you need to sue, and the parents suing, and I hope y'all get every single one of their dollars. But what's crazy is the kids who bullying, like, how you gonna bully somebody to the point where they want to kill themselves and you all right with yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's on the kid and that's on the parent. Like, you shouldn't be raising these little a-holes, parents. Like, parent your doggone child. Because if you did that to my child and you ain't get them right, I'm coming after you. You feel what I'm talking about? So she done took her life. Sweet little girl, 13 years old. Rosalie Avila, man, rest in peace, baby. Man, rest in peace, baby girl. And then I seen another video, 14-year-old Muslim girl, Manal Maushi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, my apologies, baby girl. But 14-year-old Manal Maushi, girls were bullying her because she was Muslim. A few white girls were bullying her because she was Muslim, you know, and it kept going on in class or whatever online. So the girl came with an anti-bullying t-shirt on to go meet up with them and sort of squash it and make sure everything was cool. They jumped the girl. She ain't even trying to fight back. They just jumped her. And everybody got it on tape. All the other little kids watching this little girl get jumped by like 3-4 girls. And the first instinct was to take a video of it. And everybody laughing, smiling, wilding. That's the problem. You feel me? Like on some real stuff. That's a real problem. You feel what I'm saying? Like this little girl getting beat and your first instinct is to take a picture and not help the little girl. You know what I'm saying? And like the parents, the little kids disgusting who jumped her. The parents of the kids, they need to raise their kids right, because they must be racist, because they little kids racist in a mug. Just for that, she ain't even do nothing. You feel what I'm talking about? Like, and the other kids, ain't nobody help her. Like, how you gonna watch somebody get jumped for no reason? Like, that's the problem. Like, help the other person. You feel me? So all them other kids watching, they complicit too. You feel me? And that sort of stuff, man. That sort of stuff be pissing me off, bro. Like you could have helped this little girl, and that's the first thing you do. You trying to get it on videotape, trying to put it on YouTube or whatever. Like that's some foul stuff. You feel me? That's real foul. And stuff like that really, like, bruh, that really be having me hot. Let me see if I can find, you know, my other page or whatever. What we got up next? Oh man, nah, bro. Dress for what?
Boy, don't make me cuss you out on the day of the Lord. Go get dressed for church.
Nah, man, I'm straight.
You straight. Boy, I ain't asking you is gay.
What?
Shut your mouth. Service start in 20 minutes. And if you ain't ready in 5 minutes, you better pray to God, boy.
Man, I can't get ready in no 5 minutes.
If you ain't ready in 5 minutes, you gonna need Jesus. I'm gonna be in the car.
Mom! Who gonna get ready in 5 minutes? I can't put my Sunday clothes on, my church shoes and all that in 5 minutes, man. She be tripping, man. I don't care if it's Sunday or not. You know what I'm talking about? Man, she always be tripping, man. Dang, I don't want to go to church. I don't trust the pastor anyway. Man, be at the strip club Saturday, go to church talking about people sending over here asking for 5 or 6 offerings. Man, bro, you need to chill out with all that. You feel what I'm talking about? But, you know, back to what I was saying. Man. My bad. You know, fumbling a little bit. Oh, anyway. But now on this bullying stuff, man, it's some real stuff. Like, it's real. And, like, people need to, like, they need to whoop these child, man. Like, whoop these children real quick. Because, man, you bullied my... Man, I swear to God. I swear to God, if that was my kid and I seen my kid get jumped like that, I'm whooping the parents' butt and then I'm whooping the kid butt, too. It's like, man, ain't no reason you're going to be touching my kid like that. We would have put them in karate, MMA, and they would have faded everybody who tried them. For real. That's real, bruh. So, man... But on the real, these kids need some help, man. These kids need some help. It's a whole thing. Like, we need to stop this whole little bullying, popular group, unpopular group. Just be kind, be decent. You feel what I'm talking about? Like, be decent to the other person. Stop over here, like, trying to make fun of somebody else. You don't know what's going on in somebody's life. Like, imagine that, like, you drove somebody to kill themselves because you decided to be an a-hole. You feel me? So, like, man, that's what we talking about today, man. I appreciate you rolling with us. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, man. Tune in next time, Prime Time with Pookie. My name is Pookie Jones, man. I'ma holla at you.